What's up? Your girl Khool Aid holding it down up close and personal. You know how we do right now. My homeboy Young Dru Vallejo, one of its finest. I keep wanting to say finest, but then I'll have Bash after me. And
yeah.
It won't be a good thing. Hey, let's speak on that. Let's start off with that because that's also Bash and JT and your dad. Like, what were they homies or what was the link between the three of them?
Yeah, they were homies actually when they were young. You know, growing up and. You know, they were partners, and you know, those guys are just a little bit older than me, so you know, I grew up watching them in the music industry. You know, JT had a massive hit, Back to the Hotel, in '92, and then you know, Bash was doing his thing with Partner Deuce and everything, and then him and JT hooked up into the Latino Velvet, which they had, you know, great success with that, and then you know, I watched Bash just
turn into a pretty boy superstar,
explode into a supernova. You
with
know
the
what
whitest teeth. Once he came to the radio station, I was like, okay, Bash, your teeth are a little too white this time. That boy always got them white teeth now.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, you got to keep it fly all day, every day. You know what I mean?
Fly,
you got to be the full
like,
package.
Can somebody give me some shades? Because Bash's teeth are shining. All right, so that's dope. So he actually influenced you a lot because coming from the Bay, being young, right away you were like, I want to be Mac Dru, right?
Mac Dru, yeah.
So it's like everybody, especially in the Bay Area, everybody was Mac.
Exactly.
So Bash told you no on the Mac.
Yeah, I was in elementary school, and you know, I rapped, I did my thing, I wrote my own stuff. But then my father actually took me to the studio. It was called Rated Z Studios, and this is before the Back to the Hotel, all this stuff, and it was actually, it might have been after Back to the Hotel, but it was before Bash. It was definitely before Bash did the Sugar Sugar. So he I said, you know, I'm Mac Dru or whatever like that, you know, and they looked at me like, oh man, everybody wants to be Mac. So actually the first rap that I ever recorded in the studio, Bash wrote it, and he said, you know what, don't be Mac Dru. Everybody wants to be Mac Dru out here. You need to be Young Dru. And so he said, you're young, your name's Dru, so just go with Young Dru. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, you're right. So I went with Young Dru, and I've been Young Dru ever since.
That's dope. Okay, let's get a little more personal. So what is your favorite stuff to do in your downtime?
My favorite stuff to do in my downtime is just, you know, be with my family, you know, be with my two children, you know what I mean? And you know.
And how old are your kids?
I have a 12-year-old and I have a 4-year-old. So
wow.
Yeah, I started real young.
Really young.
Yeah, I got 2 boys too, so I'm blessed with 2 boys. You know, I want a daughter, but then I'm kind of like, oh, do I want a daughter? I don't know. You know,
if you go for the daughter now, you're gonna have twin boys. That's how it goes down in the streets.
Exactly. Then it'll be crazy. But definitely, you know, visit my grandmother. You know, my mother. You know.
And are they still in Vallejo or?
Actually, my grandmother's in Vallejo. My mother's in Santa Rosa. So. You know, it's a cool little minute away from where I live. I actually live in Walnut Creek, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, as far as everything you've been working on, well, you said you live in Walnut Creek. I know you've been rapping. So, what was your side hustle before rapping to take care of your family?
Well, on camera, my side hustle was just a 9-to-5 regular job. I guess, you know, I just did odds and ends. You know what I mean? Whatever I could do to support my family was what I did.
Okay, we won't go there, right?
Yeah,
I mean, this is up close and personal, but I don't want my homeboy going to jail over
we don't want to, you know, even though that's in the past, we don't want to, you know, disclose too much incriminating information.
Well, how's the legal hustle feel? How does it feel to be on the road and going to all these cities? What's been your favorite city you've got to visit so far?
I love LA. I just always have loved LA. You know, I've been in Houston. Everybody says they love Houston. They love, you know, I love Houston too. I've been everywhere. I've been to Arizona. I've been in New Mexico. You know, Albuquerque.
Have you been to San Antonio yet?
I have not been to San Antonio.
Oh, you're gonna love San Antonio is one of my favorite spots. I love me some Safe Town.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just got 2 tickets to Miami though, so you know
you've never been to
I've
Miami?
never been to Miami, but I'm going to Miami this next month. So
it's over.
Yeah,
Look for the ladies in the small bikinis. They'll be everywhere for you.
It's gonna be crazy.
Baby mama ain't gonna be happy with that trip.
No,
because you might come back with a new one.
Definitely.
That's my man, Young Dru.
That was crazy.
What's your ultimate goal before we bounce?
My ultimate goal is just to basically be the best that ever did it. You know, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I definitely know that I have a lot of work to go. You know, I'm just getting my feet wet in this music game, but in the end result, you know, I want to be a superstar. I want to be above. I want to go above the bar. You know what I mean? I don't just want to be a one-hit wonder or a local artist. I want to be a household name. I want to go down in history. I want to be a legend. You know, a living legend.
He wants to have his own hot sauce. The artist formerly known as Mac Dru.
Yeah.
It's Young Dru.
Yes.
What you know about a Pocos
Keeping
Pero
it very
Locos.
caliente.
Look at me jacking Chingo's jokes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely just want to, you know, be a great artist. But all around, I just want to be a great, you know, father. You know what I mean? And a great family man and just a great human being personally. You know what I mean? So I want to be a great artist, but I don't want to lose myself. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I want to stay humble and just stay cool. And
but
fly.
I'm going to have to let you guys go because we're going to talk about Miami and I don't want him to get in trouble.